Yeah, this was for the vets, for the warriors, for the ones who never quit. For the YouTube fam, the history heads, y'all know what it is. Let's get it. Started in the Corps, 2001. Earned my stripes, yeah, the mission ain't done. 8 years deep through the blood and the sand. Discipline sharp, built to take a stand. Then the badge came next, blue lights in the night. Sheriff on deck, had to fight for what's right. Tactical mind, every move on point. Keep the streets safe, never miss my joint. Now I'm live on the mic, talking facts, no cap. Marine history, yeah, I'm bringing it back. From boot camp days to the battles we fought. Break it all down so the truth they lost. You know I'm on the grind, never slowing it down. History mindset, I'm holding it down. Live stream lit, yeah, we bringing the heat. From the core to the streets to the YouTube beat. You know I'm on the grind, never slowing it down. History mindset, I'm holding it down. Live stream lit, yeah, we bringing the heat. From the core to the streets to the YouTube beat. You know I'm on the grind, built tough, stay strong. Brotherhood deep, man, the legacy's long. Shout to the vets, yeah, we stand real proud. Every vid, every stream, yeah, we reppin' it loud. Disney trips with the fam, yeah, I balance it right. Scuba in Jamaica, hit the ocean at night. Wife got to travel, yeah, she running the game. Kids hold me down, man, life ain't the same. Shooting at the range, yeah, the aim stay tight. Target on lock, hit the drill just right. Tactical flows, yeah, the mindset stays. Hard work, discipline, the Marine Corps way. Now I'm live on the mic, talking facts, no cap. Marine history, yeah, I'm bringing it back. From boot camp days to the battles we fought. Break it all down so the truth ain't lost. You know I'm on the grind, never slowing it down. History mindset, I'm holding it down. Live stream lit, yeah, we bringing the heat. From the core to the streets to the YouTube beat. You know I'm on the grind, never slowing it down. History mindset, I'm holding it down. Live stream lit, yeah, we bringing the heat. From the core to the streets to the YouTube beat. Yeah, from the yellow footprints to the front lines. From the sheriff's badge to the YouTube grind. Discipline, history, legacy, we don't stop. No, let's go. Stay locked in, yeah, we rise and we climb. Never back down, yeah, I stay on my grind. Live stream loud, got the fam in the chat. Simplify till the end, yeah, we build like that. On the grind, never slowing it down. History mindset, I'm holding it down. Live stream lit, yeah, we bringing the heat. From the core to the streets to the YouTube beat. You know I'm on the grind, never slowing it down. History mindset, I'm holding it down. Live stream lit, yeah, we bringing the heat. From the core to the streets to the YouTube beat. You know I'm on the grind, built tough, stay strong. Brotherhood deep, man, the legacy's long. Shout to the vets, yeah, we stand real proud. Every vid, every stream, yeah, we reppin' it loud.
Hello, hello, hello. Gentlemen. Let's get it, boys. Let's go. Hey, boys. Dent, Underground. Let's go, boys. We doing it. Yes, sir. I'm glad to be back. PDM, Dent, Mike, Chaos Brothers. What's up? How we doing? Okay. PDM. I see a lot going on, baby. A lot going on. Okay. Man, I am good. Raf. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Man, I'm so glad to see y'all. I am so glad. Dent, let's get it, boys. Let's go. I'm sweet. Boys, do we have a lot to catch up on? Man, I'm excited to see y'all. I'm exciting, man. We are good. Nice, good, long vacation. Nice, good. Just honestly, man, just a disconnect. Just a disconnect to get away and relax. No social media, no cell phones, no nothing. It's good. Man. PDM, I'm catching up on y'all. Y'all were going after it. I'm glad to see y'all in here chopping it up before it. He is now Sam in Houston for Corpsman School. Okay. All right. Met a young guy that's looking forward to enlisting. Hopefully he's here. Yes, there's a lot of guys that I've talked to down in the comments that are ready to toe the line, if I would say. Man, we are not whining about anything. No whining up in here, Lauren. Let's go. Let's do it. Hey, make sure to like it, share it, get everything popping and ready to go. Yes, I got a nap today. I got food. I got everything. I am set. I'm good. Yes, recharged. A good mental, physical recharge, reset is always good for the old brain housing group, right? Come on, Dent, you know what I'm talking about. Let's do it. I get you. I'm just messing with you, Lauren. I'm messing with you. All good. Yes, civilian R&R, man. It is, guy. I'm telling y'all, it is. It's good. It's awesome. Oh, it works, baby. It works, and it's good. Good for the soul. Good for the heart. Good for everything, man. Good, man. I'm so glad to see y'all. Yes, sir. Raph, you been staying out of trouble? Let's do it. Man. And y'all still showing love on the videos. I do appreciate that. I had a good one. I think we've got some good stuff tapped up, lined up, ready to go. I'm not going to share with y'all everything because I don't want to give away. Hi, it's DJ. I'm new here. LJ, DJ. I might call you LG because that's your name, but DJ, man, hey, welcome. I'm glad you're here. It's a good place to be. We're going to motivate you. We're going to talk. We're going to have a good time. Good stuff. Just that one, Dent. Just that one. Yeah, man, we're good. Yeah, we're going to talk about some topics, and man, we'll answer some questions. We'll have good discussion as we all do, but it's time to kind of for us to catch up, man. So, Mike, how are you? Mike, how is your wife? First and foremost, how's she doing? She 100 yet? You still taking care of her? LG, where you from, man? Or DJ? Sorry about that. Like I said, it might take me a minute to get used to that name or everything. But how are you doing, man? Where you from? What you got? I'm curious. How did you find the live broadcast and everything, man? It don't matter who you are. You're welcome up in here. Y'all can teach me something, and I might teach you something. We just don't know. Depends on how the night goes. My kid's been playing around with my mic. Man, can't do nothing right up in here. All right, Raph, I see you staying out of trouble. Good. Mike, I'm still waiting on the little status update, little sit rep on your wife. Hope she's fully recovered. Hope that back surgery is going well. Okay, Raph. So you're talking about that new video that I uploaded today. And yes, I did upload a new video today. Every Sunday, new videos come out about Lee Harvey Oswald. Hey, listen, great topic, right? It fits into who we are because he was a Marine, right? I mean, I'm excited when I thought about that, and I've got a lot of other ideas, and I pushed them back to talk about this because in light of what's happening and what's going on. But man, I was so excited to know that I get to come on live and I get to chop it up with you guys, and I get to hear what you guys think. Mr. Worldwide, baby. Senor Mundal. Let's go. Let's go. There was a veteran from Tennessee that told me you stream and talk about MEPs and donuts and fingers and stuff. What in the world? Who in the world told you about the giant with 6'8" hot dog fingers, MEPs? Holy crap, DJ. DJ, wait a minute. DJ Enterprise? Dude, Raph, why'd your message get deleted? Listen, I don't know. I've turned off all moderation, so if your message gets deleted, it's not me. So just to let you know. Yes, let's go. Oh, we might talk about it. I'm gonna get some feedback on that too. DJ, dude, welcome, man. Welcome. Yeah. Here I am, baby. Here I am. We'll talk about the giant. We'll talk about the good old MEPs. We'll talk about good old Marines. We'll talk about some policies, some updates. But seriously, I'm super excited to be here with y'all. That's just, I've missed this. I've missed this right here. And I know that y'all have missed it too. And I'm sure y'all are outstanding on the support and love. And I do appreciate that. So, oh man. All right. Y'all got me going already real early. I know I did. I'm sorry. It's going up and down. I just realized and it just clicked of who he was. A drain tube, and she had a serious infection. She still has a drain tube in, and we're getting by day to day. Hey, Mike, I really hope she gets over it, man. I hope she heals up quickly. I know that you're doing all that you can, and man, thankful for those doctors and everything, what she's doing too. So, Big Darren. If y'all don't know Darren, that's Delta, Top Flight Delta, my man. Oh, man. Okay, she had to go back in, spend 12 more days, and she still... Okay. All right, Mike, we're Frage. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, the Frage car. Dude, how are we? Man, they're already bringing up the docket MEPs, man. They're already bringing up the docket MEPs and me and MEPs. And I'm going to ask you guys, the ones that are veterans, D, how we doing, baby? How we doing? How's that hockey weekend? How's your foot? You take 800 milligrams of Motrin and walk it off. Okay. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm gonna catch up with y'all. I'm gonna catch up. Trust me. Yep. Hey, Mike. Yeah, we'll definitely, man. That's tough, Mike. That's tough. Keep battling, brother. Keep battling. Hey, as I always say, stay in the fight. One day at a time. One foot in front of the other. Stay in the fight. Man, Frage, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm refreshed, recharged. Glad to see all you guys back in here and everything. My foot hurts. I just drank water. Good. Stay hydrated. Take your Motrin, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, Mike. Hey, Mike, you know we're a family in here, baby. You know we're a family. You know we take care of our own. You keep doing it. I appreciate you being here. You let her know that we're thinking about her. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Hey, like it up, baby. I know how YouTube is tough sometimes in getting those, but likes do help. Nice and full power, 10%, baby. 110% now, Frage. 110. Well, you know my 10%. You know, Latino. You know I'm 10%. If y'all didn't know. Let's go, baby. Yeah. All right. It's motivate. Sorry about that. The dog, kiddo was riding a bike, came in, and dog just went absolutely crazy. So the Motrin miracles, baby. 800. Hey, we got any docs in the chat? Hey, PDM, I know is it your son or grandson? I can't remember. That's going to be a doc. Yeah, the dog. Come here, Henry. Hey, Henry. Come here, boy. Come. That's a boy right there. That's your boy. It's your boy. Come up here. Anyway. Oh yeah, he is hey, our docs, listen. Except for all the docs, except for the ones in MEPS, you know, y'all, I'll have a beef with those, as y'all know about the video that I put out. But anyway, that's a different topic for yeah. Anyway, that's a different topic. Raj, what you doing, man? Are you working? Are you off work? Oh, he's big and fluffy. Yeah. See if I can get him to come up here. Come here. Come here, bud. There he is. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. That is an Aussie Doodle, Australian Shepherd and Poodle. Okay, 3 weeks into training. He's not supposed to be up there. Come on. You can come down. Boy, he knows better. Don't you, buddy? All right, let's catch up. I had 2 waivers, one for a broken ankle and other for missing parts inside remove as an infant. I was warned about a Filipino, mean small lady at MEPS in Sacramento. She was mean, but no finger. You lucky. Dude. Okay, all right, time out. That finger, right? I know there's some veterans in here, and I know some not. What? God, y'all are killing me. You're killing me. What kind of Marine doesn't have a bulldog? I do not have a bulldog. Anyway, grandson, PDM. I'm catching up. So, oh my goodness, MEPS. I haven't got to talk to y'all live about this, but who went through MEPS? Who went through MEPS in here? Okay, you went through MEPS, right? Okay, I'm telling y'all. 17 years old. I was 17 at the time because in high school, you have to be 18. You can sign the dotted line at 17, but technically I had to wait. Okay. MEPS, they had to check my prostate, but nobody seems to have gotten the finger except for me. John, how we doing, baby? MEPS, 1983. Okay, Dent, I'm going to show you my age. I was born in 1983. Or I'm going to show you your age. But they told me, the biggest guy I've ever seen, I'm telling y'all, I know y'all are laughing, 6'8", just 70, 80 years old, middle linebacker, pro football, fingers the size of hot dogs, hands on the table, gripped, 17 years old. Nobody seems to have that happen to them but me. I'm sharing too much. Oh, Rod John's in the house, baby. Rod's in the house, baby. Y'all better buckle up. They got sand fleas. Whenever they did the prostate exam for me, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay. Hey, Eagle. Okay. Did you have that happen? Did you have that happen? Did anyone in here have that happen other than me? Brothers, sisters, I see Alkali. You didn't get it. John, how about you? John, me and John are about the same age. We went in about the same time. I don't know why that got deleted or why I read it, Eagle. I don't know why it's deleted. YouTube is really tricky. I've turned off all moderation, but YouTube is very tricky. So I did see your comment. So you got it. You got it. Dent, you got it. Okay. You probably had a swollen hemorrhoid. They tucked it in for you. Hey, exit only, baby. Turn to the left and call. I did all that, but did you not get the finger, man? No. John didn't either. Underground, no. Gosh. I'm telling y'all, I haven't talked to y'all since I posted that video. What did they see? You know? Dent's still on his ping pong kick. Like he can take this in ping pong. Okay? Okay. Okay, you no prostate check. Okay? But you got a physical, right? Got it. But I got the whole deal, man. Hey, Raphael, I did the same thing too. I understand that. I did that, but I got a little extra. That's the thing. That's just weird. And I posted, said, hey, can I claim this? Any VA experts on my ratings to help me boost my yeah. Oh, now, John, I understand what you're saying, 10%. I thought you were talking about my 10%, Latino heritage, but now you're saying that's at least 10% on a VA disability rating, right? Right? Man, it's got to be. Nipper. Dude, nice to see you, Nipper. I'm glad you're here, dude. Man, I see y'all in the comments on videos and stuff anyway through YouTube, but I'm totally glad you're here for this live. Man, I missed y'all. I was the chosen one, John. Hey, you know what? Use me and abuse me, right, baby? Come on. I signed up for it. Whatever it takes to be a United States Marine, right? To an extent. He must have seen something in Yeah, he did. Super weird. He's got to be dead by now. I mean, dude would be like over 100 years old, maybe. I don't know. Rafi also had a hernia as an infant. I thought she was trying to start a motorcycle. Okay, yes. 10% for the trauma. I'm serious. I'm serious. Like, can you do that? Service connected. Right? I'd already signed the line. I was already in the delayed entry program. I was already there. I'm just telling y'all. I ended up having a UTI during training. Woo! Did you get the boar punched? Golly. Yes, Nipper. I did. It MEPS. I got the one finger salute by the biggest, giant, tallest guy. Hot dog fingers this long. Super weird. Anyway, I'm just trying to find out if I was the only one and if I can claim this on my VA. Anyway. Man, dude, y'all, I mean, who else has got a story like that? You know? I mean, come on. Y'all gonna make me get an energy drink. Goodness gracious. But anyway, listen, I'm glad. I know that's funny. I know everything like that, but we got some bad weather coming in. Anyway, I know that it's funny and everything, but it's true. I mean, it's true. Some female got 100% service connection just from going through boot camp. What? That's wild. Wicked, bro. I can write a buddy statement. I got my. Oh man, Raph, I got it, brother. Trauma related energy. Hey, I'm telling y'all. There's a man right there. He's 13 now, boys and girls. 13. He's 13. Had his birthday last week. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. There's a lot of stories. I feel like we could go through a lot of stories. Ooh, Doc got you, didn't he, John? Ooh, what did you do? You don't have to tell me, but we already know. We all know. Where's my LSU shirt? It's probably in the wash. Probably in the wash. Okay, so Eagle, you did get they did cover you, man. That's a plus, you know. Yeah, Nipper, I do have a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old. They're good kids. They're good boys. They're good. Oh, where's his LSU shirt? Pax, where's your LSU shirt? His is probably in the wash too. He was out riding the bike and storms are coming in and everything too. So, okay, Raph, I do have a story on wisdom tooth removal. I was on the 22nd MU headed for deployment over to Afghanistan, and I had to get my wisdom teeth pulled out on a Navy ship. Didn't numb anything. It was the worst experience ever. Does that have no tism for him? No tism.
What? No. What? Tism? I heard something about tism.
What?
Does that kid have the... Do I look like I have the tism to you? Do you think I have the tism? Like, if you looked at me and you've never seen me in your life, do you think I have the tism?
No.
All right. Shut up, Eagle.
Oh, Vex, what's up, bro? What's up, dude? Oh, man. Anaya, how are we doing? Am I on the big screen? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's my youngest. That's my youngest. This app's giving me ads. Why are y'all getting ads? I don't even have ads. I don't have ads. I'm looking. I'm seriously, I'm looking. I'm telling y'all. Okay. Let's see now. I clicked the button. Okay. I clicked the button. No ads coming through here. Okay, no ad. Dude, Vex, I miss you too, bro. I hope you're doing good. I'm glad to have you in here. I'm glad. Way better looking than this old man. Yeah, he didn't have the beard yet. He's close. No ads coming. YouTube Premium removes them, right? YouTube Premium should, but I don't have ads turned on. That's the weird thing. That's so weird. I got all 4 of my wisdom teeth removed. Wait a minute. You got your wisdom teeth removed in boot camp? Oh, no, ma'am. I do have ads? That's so weird, man. And I've got what are you doing here, boy? I don't understand. Boss Lady. Oh, man. Boss Lady, how are you doing? Good to see you in here again. Man, it's a long time, like I said. Good. You're getting ads too? That's so wild. Doing great, working 7 days a week the last month and a half. Vex, dude, you are pumping it out, my brother. Wow. Okay. All right, you're busy. I get it. You've had 2 ads. Okay. Let me know if you get another one. It's so weird. I turned some setting off. Let's see. If it's a YouTube thing. It's not on you, though. I know. It sucks. Average, how we doing? Good to have you in here, man. Good to have you. Good to see you in here. I hope you're doing well. Hey, if y'all have not gone and seen that video that I posted today, we're talking about Lee Harvey Oswald, right? He was a Marine, JFK, all the files. I want to talk to y'all before it gets too crazy, and I know I've got a lot of good discussion going in here. Okay, I've turned the ads off. I think. Okay. Some Karen, I think, called the cops on me for riding my motorcycle. Nah, it'd be all right. Should be okay. Okay. So ads are over. Hopefully. Man, we're doing good, boss lady. I know, YouTube. It's okay, though. But anyway, that video I posted today, Lee Harvey Oswald. If you haven't got a chance, go watch it. But I want to talk about that. Being a Marine, how do you allegedly go from being a United States Marine to one of the most known figures for the world in the past 75 years? How does he get there? Do you know anything about it? Do I have anyone in here that was alive during that time? Because I would love to get your insight. Because I even asked my mom, and I said, Mom, do you remember when that happened? And she said, yes. She told me where she was living at the time, what happened. She was in school. She was young. She was 10 years old. But it's a different time and a different world. Okay. And she remembers it being just everywhere. You remember no social, no TV, no nothing. Newspaper, radio, black and white TV. Okay. They rubbed in the wrong way. I just don't know what happened. And, it changed the world. It changed a lot. Everyone alive in JFK's death knew where they were. Okay. Okay. You were 13, 8th grade. No, I do not vape. Sorry. I don't. I was 5 years old. And see, everybody that kind of went through that period, I do believe it's almost where you can relate that back to where was I when September 11th happened, or where were you, for this generation of my generation, can't really put anything, but where you were on September 11th, but everybody knows JFK, if you're alive, where you were at that time. I was born 6 months later. Okay. I mean, you were right there too, Dent. You were on the cusp. You were there kind of, and your family, I'm sure, went through that. I need to see your video. Yes, boss lady. I just posted it today. Man, I just don't know. It's a lot going on and just things don't add up right. But listen, you have to have a mindset. It's not like he went into the Marine Corps. He was 16, 17. They're not grooming him at 16 or 17 years old. He went through the Marine Corps. Yeah, he had a little bit of trouble in there, but he still graduated. He was still a Marine. He was probably still gung-ho and motivated once he got out. But something didn't sit right, or he went down the wrong path, and I talked about it. I'm not gonna spoil the video because I want you to go watch it, but it's just wild. And I think I'm with you too. It all doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't add up, and things you just don't wake up one day and say you're going to be a Marine and you're going to do this and you're going to do that. And then there were some talks and rumors and nobody will know, hey, he wasn't a good shot. Hey, okay, great. Was everyone in here an expert in boot camp? Probably not. But there was a lot of talk of how he wasn't a good shot. And then he defected to the USSR, which is now Russia. And they even said that he wasn't a good shot. But that doesn't mean anything. Range time versus real life time. It's crazy. My mother and father described the whole event as shocking beyond belief. Watching Oswald get shot 2 days after, that's the thing. That's crazy. That's what makes me going, what? Why? I understand that JFK hated the current leader of Israel at the time, and they were arguing about JFK wanting Israel to be on a foreign list. 9/11, you were in Spain. Due to fly home 2 days later, had just come back from the beach. It was like something out of a film, didn't quite believe it. Yeah. So I think the 9/11 is like our generation of, JFK or something to that nature. I do believe. CIA handlers know how to convince him he was doing what was best for America. He did say that, John. He did say that. Yeah. I mean, and then, his famous line, I'm a patsy. And, then he's 2 days later, it's surreal. I understand. Let's see. 9/11 CIA, a lot to take in video. Yeah, it is a lot to take in. Go watch that video and let me know. Like I said, I love history, and it just so happens to be that he was a Marine, but that's even more history, and we're not going to know everything, right? I saw Nipper. You saw that live on TV. Wow. My parents were 25 and newly married. November 22nd had a big impact on them as they were young adults. I could only imagine. And that changed the whole Secret Service too, right? I mean, there was a lot learned and a lot unlearned, and a lot, maybe it was easier to keep quiet and to hide it and to bury it back then. But now we have so much. And, he was riding in a convertible presidential limousine. After that, what happens? No other president rides in a convertible car. And I know he was easily manipulated. And the guy, to me, he even learned Russian while he was in the Marine Corps, okay? You don't just go to DLI, or that's what it was now. I'm not really sure where it was then in Monterey, where it was then. But you don't go there just off of a whim. You don't go there and just, hey, anybody, go learn Russian, go learn Arabic, go learn German, Spanish, Croatian, whatever you need to be. So they had to see something in him. Maybe that's where it started. I don't know, but he goes and learns Russian. And he had a fascination with communism and Marxism, and a lot of those things come to find out. But what? Yes, it is. Man, it's just, there's so much that you can talk about and that you can go into and go down that path, but don't think he was just dumb. Everybody thinks, oh, he's a Marine, he's, whatever. That's not the case, man. But I do believe, I don't think it was right when he got out of boot camp, and some people I have discussed, you just don't get out because you're motivated, you're proud, you got pride, you got honor, you're looking good, looking sharp, accomplished. Man, what's this stream about? Green, welcome. It's about anything and everything, whatever we go into. Man, we do a lot of military talk. We do a lot of motivational talk. We do a lot about current events. We do Army, Air Force, Marine Corps, Space Force, Coast Guard, you name it. That's what we're about. So we'll go into some, because I'm just talking about some things that have come about the JFK, and, talking to chat here and seeing what their thing was. And I posted a new video. Very short, very sweet, very direct, very to the point, about what I think. And, I'm always keen on, hey, let's do our own research. We're not going by rumor or hearsay, but we go with facts, and we form our own opinion, and then we talk about it, and we talk about it respectively. And your beliefs may differ from my beliefs, and we just talk and we have good conversation. They know how to target specific individuals with specific upbringing and life events that help them know how easy is manipulated. Yes, and he did not have the greatest upbringing, didn't have the greatest life, right? And and I always say that too about your mentality or how how your mindset works. If you grew up during some hard things, and then down the road, hardships and mental toughness and mental fortitude are going to be just a little bit easier because you were not given everything and you had to work for it. You had to earn it, just like we all earned a title. So yeah, he definitely. Raph Oswald's Russian venture is complicated and conflicting narratives. The context of the Cold War overshadows. Right. You've got to look back, and I think sometimes, Dent, great point, that we have to look back in the context of where we were in the world at that time. Not now. We can go back and we can think and do whatever, but it's a different time frame and a different context of what was going on in the world then. What could have influenced that? And yeah, and you thought he wanted to join the KGB. He did. And he went over there and he tried to defect, and he tried. I'm not going to spoil it. I did talk about that in the video, so I want y'all to go watch it. But yes, there's a lot of that. Yeah, John, that's good. That's good stuff, John. I mean, hey, listen, and you don't have to be the best or whatever, but it's crazy. Oswald's mom was a little off, to say the least. That's what I'm saying. His upbringing, his parents, his background, his generation, the time frame, the context of where we are. You got to put that into perspective when you start talking about these things, because it's easy to talk about stuff right here, right in the moment. But let's go back, 60 years. I feel they do this with the school shooters too. Just my opinion. Video games, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok algorithms feeding these kids the propaganda. Then a $4,000 rifle shows up addressed to them. Okay. Right. That's a tough one too, man. It is a whole different ball game. Okay. But it is a whole different ball game, Let's see what you say, Don. I feel that, yeah, they do a lot of that. Okay. Key factor. Yep. RJ, a lot happen. Also, a lot happens in dark corner chat rooms too. Online radicalization. Yes, that is true too. 100%. In my opinion, gun-free school zones and more gun restrictions make things worse. They do. But, give vets the jobs to keep school safe. Bauer, how we doing, baby? Good to see you in here, man. It's tough, man. It's tough. Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of that going around too, of them doing it on their own or parents or law enforcement and stuff. But man, it's just a tough, tough world, Win-win for the vets and the kids, right? Some people want to give back. I used to do high school risk security after the Corps. They definitely pay better. I'm sure they do. Could you imagine, even now of having that training and going and having the tools that we have now? It's, at what cost? So, yeah. Yeah. Mindset. Yep. But I don't know, man. And like I said, I want you to go watch that video. I want you to get the feel of it. And like I said, keep an open mind and, where we are and how things come out. And, a lot of things released, we're 80,000 pages or something like that too. But man, is there anything in there that's worth it? Is there a link? Is there a connect? Is there a piece? I don't know. People a lot smarter than me will go out there and dig through it and find it. I just, him being a Marine, like I said, I think it's just it's a different level. And then, if they knew he was all defecting and going to the USSR and going to, Russia and things like that, why not have someone on him? And they did an investigation on him and they said, he's not a threat or whatever. And then Dent, thanks for that recommendation. Hey, Dent will he's recommending some good stuff. Good book called The Search for the Manchurian Candidate. A movie that depicts radicalization of people. Yeah. Good deal. That's good. And like I said, you can do your own research and stuff, and I had to do that too, but going back and just looking, San Diego Marine, Hollywood Marine, right, Dent? That's where he came from. It's just a lot of things that don't make sense. And then, he lied about defecting and denouncing his U.S. citizenship. That wasn't true. He moves back here. Then he's involved with the Cuba thing. It's just, it goes on. And like y'all said, it is a rabbit hole that you go down and, that you can get lost in. Cold War thinking, an entirely different mindset. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like there's different times and different things that, you have to put context into what we're talking about. One simple fact, criminals don't obey the law. I mean, that's true. You can put as many laws and regulations and things in, but a true criminal is not going to go follow the law or follow whatever. I'm just a young guy fresh out of high school. Military probably won't take me. Hey, that's all right, Green. You never know, man. You never know. Shaped everything, the whole Cold War mindset, right? I mentioned Charles Whitman on your earlier video. You took people at University of Texas in 1996. He was a Marine too. Yes, I do remember that. I don't know I don't know all the details like you guys. Like I was still young and everything, but I have heard that. I've not dug down and done any research on that, but I do remember that. Whitman had a brain tumor. Okay. Our people and our children are so different nowadays. Not proud to be an American. Not a common belief that we were light in a dark world. We need a common goal. 100% is but I do believe it's our job, and that's what we're there for, right, John? We're there to bring this next generation up to love their country and to get along and to do better. And we learn during hardship, right? We learn what we did wrong. I mean, it's like a AAR, an after action report. What do you do right? What do you do wrong? And how can we fix it? Man, they're totally different, but I don't think all is lost. I don't think that it's just we're so far deep. I think we need to climb. We need to get up. We need to learn how to do that, how to get that back, that motivation, that pride, and the love for country. I don't know, man. I don't, like I said, but it starts in the mirror too, right? It starts with us. I mean, it starts with this. It starts with, having good, healthy conversations. But I think we do that, It was my dream for most of my life, but I was diagnosed with autism and anxiety in middle school. Hey, totally get it. I understand that. It's tough. But hey, you still have a role to play, right? You still have a job that you can do. You can still motivate. You can still bring up the next generation, right? With some values, You don't leave home, Raphael? Oh, you could. I know you. We all would step up, right? And man, what's that program called? Genesis now that they have? It's hard, man. They got to program you. Once you're in it, you're in it. I don't know a lot about it, but it's there. John, you just want to take over the world, huh? Just want to take over the world, dominate? Iceland? Oh, I thought it was Greenland. Wasn't it Greenland? Man, listen, I think we need to work on ourselves too here, right? We need to get America back to right first, okay? We need to get everything right. Do the change here with our own people, our own thing. Get us back in good, healthy condition, whether it's the military, the government, however you want to look at it, the generation, the youth. John, we're at 30,000 feet. John's going into, the stealth, the 70,000 feet, right? He's up here. He's looking. He's up here looking. We have to learn. But listen, we have to be learners, we have to be thinkers, and then we have to be doers. That's the thing. We can think, we can talk, but if we don't go out there and do, then it means nothing. Getting out behind the keyboard, getting on our feet, boots on the ground, doing something. That's how change comes. That's where your dad was born. All right, so you got a little percentage in you. Okay. Green one too. He said, "Go, man." And like I said, I'm not. But we have to concentrate on ourselves, right? We got to do what we got to do. It's my job as a dad. It's my job as a father is to go and raise those boys, and your kids and your grandkids and everything like that too. We all have a part to play, but we don't need to get so bent out of shape and so just crazy that we don't know what we're doing. Have good, healthy conversations, right? Good conversations, ones that are going to matter and make change. National security is big, man. But we do sit in a good place, right? I mean, we've got, the best Navy in the world. Nobody's going to touch us, right? We're sitting right there. You have to come across a sea to get to us. Then you got Canada, then you got Mexico, and we sit in the middle. They're going to help, right? I'm just saying there's a lot of things that would have to go wrong for anyone to come here, but we need to get our stuff together. Walk the walk. That's right. That's right. That's right. I agree. My kids are half Mexican, but also 100% American. Exactly. Exactly. Doesn't matter who you are. You're an American. We need to do that. We need to get in there. I want to see good, affordable, healthy food and water. I'm with that. I like that. We put more processed foods and added ingredients and preservatives in our food than the rest of the world. Make that make sense. And we have the Space Force? Yeah, Space Force. Right. The new upcoming, the old Space Force, which are fall under the Department of the Air Force. But, like I said, I think I hope that we're on an uphill and that we're on an up part, an uptick, to get ourselves right. Get that American pride back, right? That spirit. I think so. Yeah. Need to hydrate. Get this all. Got it. I love Canadians. I love Mexicans, but we're all North Americans. So let's just make it official. Americans United. Right. You got to love everybody, right? I mean, you don't have to love everybody. I take that back. But I mean, we're sitting in the same continent, What are you doing there, bud? I don't have, we have to get on a certain page, man. We have to all come to some kind of agreement. We have to let our pride down, our selfishness down, our greed down, and just humble ourselves and all right, let's all work together for the common goal, the common good. And I do want to see our military succeed. I do. I want to see it back to the powerhouse. And I'm not saying that we're not, but man, we need to. We need that. I mean, it's crazy. It's just crazy to think about. It's a lot to think about. It's a lot to chew on. We need some of those RoboCop machines of Terminator machines guarding border, no food or water needed. No. I don't want that, man. I don't want Skynet and all that. No. AI. Ooh, AI is another one. That could be a dangerous topic. I like that, John. We're all better together. You're right. Let's focus on our commonality and not our differences. I totally agree with you on that one. We have a lot more in common than you would think. But it's like when we disagree, everybody goes haywire. And nobody knows how to have a good conversation. That's my opinion. Nipper, you don't want any AI? Why not? Oh, it's here. It's here. And it's here to stay. I mean, I know you say you don't want it, but it's here. Whether we like it or not. Yeah, those robots turn on us. Nah, perfectly human with exoskeleton assist. I've seen those too. Those are wild as well. It's crazy. I think I'm in the same boat with you too, John. It can be good, but boy, could it be bad. And that's another true statement. You know, do you use it for the common goal of good? And, you know, but there always going to be someone using it for the bad. It's, yeah. Do you think the old Marine Corps, when we went through, it was tougher than what is now? Do I think the old Marine Corps that I went, well, okay, so now the old Marine Corps that I went through is different from the Marine Corps now. But let me ask someone in chat, because I know they're here, Nipper and Dent. Is the Marine Corps, or was the Marine Corps harder for you than it was for me? Different times, right? You know, I think the base commonality and the base of what the Marine Corps stands for and the base training, it looks different. Some training models have switched and moved, but for the most part, it has stayed the path of what it is. Training looks different. Technology looks different. And we won't get into all the other stuff, but baseline, I think it's on the same, pretty much for the same baseline. But I could ask Dent and Nipper, hey, is it harder for y'all, or what you see? They would probably say, I don't know. I'm not gonna answer for. It is a different breed of generation. But then you go back into your World War II mentality. Now that is a different breed of Marines right there. They don't make them like that anymore, I don't think. But I don't know. That's a great question. I think there are some things that are harder. I think some things weren't, you know, there weren't rules in place. I don't think there were as many restrictions in place. But there were some still hardcore, old school, knuckle dragging, crusty old Marines training us, right? And still in the fleet when we got out in the fleet. It's a different world. You're right. It is. But the Corps is trying to stay the same despite Washington's meddling. That's the key. They're trying to bring us down, and the traditions and the history of the Marine Corps. And I'm not saying that times don't change, and I get that, and I understand that. But you cannot take some of those history and traditions away, what's worked for centuries. We're coming up on our 250th anniversary of the Marine Corps, Semper Fi, November 10th, 1775, this year. You can't take that away. All the blood, sweat, and tears, it's not going to happen. It doesn't need to happen. But the Corps is trying to stay. I think it's removed its fight box at Hollywood, not Sticks area, okay? The the human was more rugged and fit. Yes, they were. 100%, John. 100% agree with you. Life was harder. Right. They grew up with some adversity. They grew up with some challenge. They grew up in different circumstances and different times. Nobody was multimillionaires and billionaires. You had to fight for it, right? Or most of us did. From what I've seen, the drill instructors have been restricted. Okay. Yes, they have. I agree with that. They have been restricted. They have. It's not that they don't want to, but I think it's coming up from higher, pushing down into where we are today. Yeah, made harder Marines. Politicians need to stay away from MCRD 100%. Yes, they do. Let us do our thing. Let's go. Make Marines hard again. Wait. Sure. Yeah, it was tough in 1977, but we signed up for it. Exactly. That's the key. You signed up for it. You put your feet on those yellow footprints. You were the one that wanted to do that. You wanted to accomplish something. You wanted to be a part of something that most are not a part of. In 2005, there was an effort to close MCRD Sego to build a mall. Yeah, why in the world would you even think about that, man? No more knife hands or stress cards. They do have stress cards, these little things or whatever, but the knife hand, I saw the Commandant give a knife hand, okay? So it ain't gone yet, all right? It's not gone yet. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Exactly. See, we have more things in common than you think, right? We have more things in common than you think. Hopefully the new DOD will unwoke all of this mess. Man. But how long does that take? Is it immediate? Is it now? The knife hand, baby. Come on, bring back the knife hand. I think I still do that to my kids. You may ask one of them. Hold on, I'll ask him. All right. Hello. All right. They asked. Yep. All right. Do you? Here he is, right here. Do you know what a knife hand is? Do you know what a knife hand is?
What now?
Okay, a knife hand. And I want to know if do I do this to you?
About Wolverine?
No, not Wolverine. Knife hand. He said knife hand. All right. Do I ever do this to you like this?
Yes.
I throw them knife hands out, right?
Yes.
You
do it on your thumbnails.
I do it on the. No, I'm talking about y'all when y'all are in trouble.
Oh yes, like say shark on my phone or something. Can't say that.
Okay. All right.
What about the knife hand?
They were saying that don't get rid of the knife hand because, the drill instructors will get that knife hand and, do this and do that and not hit you, but they would get up there and do a knife hand on you. Oh, he already knows. He knows what the knife hand is. You do it a lot. But that's what I say. I do it without knowing, right? We all do. Anyway, what is a stress card? Yeah, they can only take a timeout, a glorified timeout. If you could put one era in World War II and World War II, Korea, Vietnam, or current in the Corps to choose your drill instructor for training, which era would it be? Man, yeah, Mike, that's a good question. But, I love my era that I was in, because I still think that I was in a time that was still, embodied all the warrior ethos of honor, courage, and commitment and really wanted to train and make Marines, right? And so I don't think I would ever change my time when I went in. It's hard for me to grasp that concept of would I want another era when, I went through it, and I do believe I was at a time where we were still in it. It was still part of that great generation of drill instructors in the Marine Corps. And I know the Marine Corps is still great, and in the military, it is. But I still think I'll just stay with my time. It's ingrained in us. Oh, 100% it is. Or catch the campaign hat on the bridge of your nose. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's a good question, Mike. And, you guys, and I understand that. And that's good. But, I love the time that I was in. And I would not be the man that I am today without the time frame that I was in. But I still think the Marine Corps is still with upholding all the traditions and the history today. It just looks a little different. We don't really see it, and we're not there, so we can't really have firsthand knowledge on it. It's a lot of hearsay and rumors, and there's a lot of videos, but I still think there's good ones out there. I still think the Marine Corps is on and up. I think the Marine Corps is still the first to fight. America's 911. I do. I have to believe that. Man, do y'all want to hear the campaign cover edge slammed on my face in 2002? Same in 2001. Y'all want to hear a funny story? Funny story. Hold on one second. Mama's calling for the boy. Hold on. Not yet. I'll let you know when she does. Boy's got to talk to his mama. Let me get him on the phone with his mama. Let me get him on the phone with his mama. I'll just hold on a second. Give me a second. All right, here we go. Campaign Governor Okinawa training was salty from Vietnam. I think he was jealous of my mustache. He called me a... Oh, man, the problem now is woke Air Marines have not been tested, but I believe the Corps will always deliver despite Washington efforts to goof it up. 100% agree with that. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, sorry. Had to get the boy on with his mama. He's good. He's good. Also believe this. Also believe in these. All right, time out. Start over. Whoop. Also, I believe in these new young Marines. They will rise to the challenge when called upon. I think ultimately it will be the lack of leaders in Washington that topple our Corps. Exactly. I think it starts at the top, flows to the bottom. That's why I leave us out of it. Let us do our thing. Just like the beards. You know, they wanted to relax grooming standards and allow the Marine Corps have beards. What did the Commandant say? He said, nope, that is not a part of who we are. We're not doing that. Okay? We're not. We're sticking to who we are. The Army brass continues to try to absorb the Marine Corps. It's like a pet peeve project for all the West Point grads. Have you ever been really thirsty? Waze Energy Drink will quench that thirst. Yes, it will. Waze Energy Drink. www.wazeenergy.com. Use code USMC99 and get you a discount. Simplify. There you go. But, you know, I don't know, boys and girls. Coast Guard is under. Okay, I've done a little Coast Guard stuff too. I've done some Coast Guard videos. I just posted a Coast Guard video, actually. They get a lot of views and stuff, man. Listen, the Coast Guard rescue swimmers, totally legit. They're awesome. They're cool. Yeah. No shot. But nothing beats Marine Corps boot camp. I know we've had some Army in here. I know we've had some Navy in here. I know we've had some Air Force in here. And I've got family in all of them that have served in all of them. I'm not hating on them. They're awesome. We're all a part. We all work together, right? At the end of the day, we're all going to come together. We're going to work as one, and we're going to defend America, and we're going to fight for America and its freedoms. I'd wholeheartedly believe that. And I just hope, like a lot of us are saying, that Washington is on the same page, and they get that. We need leaders that understand that. Coast Guard goes hard. It does, man. It does. It is. It's different. But we're all different in our respective area. But the Marine Corps does air, land, and sea. We're going to come at you through all angles, not just one. And I think that's what makes us special. Tip of the spear type thing. We're going to get in there, get the job done, first to fight. But we're also going to work as a team. If push comes to shove, we're all going to work together. Yeah, the Coast Guard video, yeah. Coast Guard is not bad. Okay, Raphael, you say who's swim qual or the Coast Guard, which is harder? Well, if you go to Coast Guard rescue swimmer, that is tough, man. That is like the elite of the elite. That's no joke, brother. That's no joke. Now, if we're going boot camp, they use floaties in boot camp. Don't ask me why. I don't know if they still do. It's kind of ironic the Coast Guard use floaties. But if we're going boot camp level, I would say the Marine Corps. But if you go into that Coast Guard rescue diver, that school is long, arduous, hard training. You got to be tip top, unlike none other, because that's what they are doing. So there you go. A friend of mine was rescued by the Coast Guard. That's a cool story. My bunkmate was prior Navy. Thankfully, he taught me how to make my bunk flawlessly. He went through boot camp with you, John? I didn't know that. Hey, guy. Hello. Hi. Hello. And now we're going Coast Guard versus Navy SEAL. I'm telling you, Coast Guard swimmer versus Navy SEAL, man, I don't know. They're all respectively good and their own thing. Man, we can go tit for tat. We can go this and that. But, man, I'm just telling you, it's Navy SEALs, man. They're elite. I'm not going to bet against them. Never going to bet against them. But, each to each his own. But it's really no comparison. They've had that, and I give them that, and I respect them. I do respect them, and they do their job well. They have. And I'm just not gonna. It's tough to go and compare because when I've never been through it. So my neighbor actually had a Navy contract to go to Buds and be a Navy SEAL, and I've had some conversations with him, and I'd love to. And he went to Buds. He did not pass, but he said it's one of the hardest things. And he actually went in the Navy. He's a young guy. He actually went in the Navy on a SEAL contract, but he didn't make it. And then so he finished out his term on a ship in the Navy. I'm not sure what he did, maybe mess duty or something like that. Maybe a cook. But hey, he towed the line, he tried it, and he said, man, it's tough. I'd like to get to talk to him. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, there's no verses. That's right. Yeah, we're all working as one. But yeah, you can't deny who they are. So, yeah, Delta, you got all these other, what you want? Oh. Oh, boy. Chaos, C, Desert One, Delta Force grew out of this. Fascinating stuff. Okay. He went from a Navy cook to a Marine Corps supply data analyst, I think. What he said. Something like that. Okay. But like I said, if you're going to go into the Marine Corps, you got to go through our boot camp, right? Any other branch, you can move over and do it. Not saying special forces, and I get asked that all the time, but we're talking baseline. The combined American military strike package can school anyone. I totally believe that, and we're all going to work as one cohesive unit. I do believe that. So, I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to be on the other side of our military. I'll tell you that much. I'm just telling you. I think we're still there. We just got to get it right, man. We got to polish it. We got to do some PT. We got to do some quarter decking. We got to do some getting right, Marine Corps Raiders. Yeah, man, 1942 when the Raiders first came about. Edison's Raiders, Island Hoppers. The elite of the elite. Disbanded 4 years later. Then 70 years later, they come back and form the Raider Battalion again. And now the Marine Corps Raiders. I'm telling you, it's a lot of history and a lot of tradition in the Marine Corps. And it goes back a long time. Yep. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's a lot. We have our own thing, and but I think if anybody tried to push our buttons, we're all going to come together. Even the Coast Guard and the Space Force, they're going to get involved. Everybody's going to get involved. I did not get to go. I don't know. I didn't get any staff position or staff NCO or anything like that. I would have had to and re-enlist to get that. So I feel you. I think we all did. What runs the Marine Corps? E3s and E4s, right? Pretty much. Let's be honest. Anglico, yeah. You scared of the weather? You'd be all right. JROTC, okay. Stay in it, brother. Stay in it. So I just think it's all, it's all good stuff. I'm pretty sure JROTC is Marine Corps. JROTC? E3 Mafia, baby. Terminal Lance. I'm pretty sure JROTC is the Marine Corps. What? Wait a minute. What you mean by that? The Marine Corps does have JROTC. There's one local to me, only one at a high school. Most of them are Air Force or Army or Navy. Oh, I'm sure. Okay, so he's talking about ROTC. Okay, gotcha. Marine Corps ROTC. If your school has Marine Corps ROTC, go through it, man. Stay with it. Stay on it. We have one local, and they're awesome. I can't wait to see the fear in those opposing the Marines wearing those new exoskeletons in combat. Have you seen that stuff? I'm assuming you have. Lance Corporal Underground, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, how many times Yeah, don't give up, man. Don't give up. Don't give up. Stay in the fight. Keep at it. Keep learning. Exoskeletons. These. I have to send you a link. The Lance Corporal Network knows all. Yes, they know everything. Backbone of the Marine Corps, baby. But in all actuality, E3s, E4s run the Marine Corps just about, right? Pretty much. E3s, yeah, but E3, E4, they're going to run it. No freaking IPs. I thought it was an AI video. It's unreal. No, it's not an AI video. They actually have that stuff, man. I've watched some videos on it. I'll have to get it to you, Dent. It's wild. It's crazy. Lance corporals are loved and admired in a different way. And also, yeah. E4 Mafia, let's go. Pitied, depending. Exactly. Man, it's good stuff, man. But I think, like I said, I think we're all, if it hit the fan, we'd all come together. I do believe that. Oh, yeah. I saw Lance Corporal and Corporal twice. That's for a different story. The rank is slow. I picked up E4 pretty quick. Got set back a little bit, but picked it right back up. I got meritoriously promoted in boot camp, so that helped out a little bit. Kevin Spacey running private military? Nah. And then picked up sergeant right when I got out. When I was in the reserve. I was active duty and then reserve. Got recalled. Then picked up sergeant. Then got out. It's crazy. I did sergeant's course. I did the whole thing. Private. But you got to realize that we were all, 18, 19, 20-year-olds, 21. I turned 21 in Afghanistan. There was somebody in here that turned like 20 and 21. Oh, JJ. JJ was in here. Maybe John too, somewhere. And peacetime rank is bitter. Oh, yeah. And they have a whole new cut and score, a whole new way of doing things now, too, which I think it makes it better. But depending on your MOS and depending on a lot of things, depending on how you picked up rank. And so I picked up rank really fast. Yep. Depending on your MOS. Yeah. So I picked it up fairly quickly. And then, you're kind of stuck there for an E4 for a while. And then, like I said, it took me a while even getting out and then being recalled to pick up sergeant and then the reserve. So, any lifers in here? I don't know. I don't know if I've had one that's retired in here. I don't know. Yeah, man, you can go into other service. 7212. All right, nope. I don't know any lifers in here. Okay, that was you, John. Okay, there it is. There's John. It was 20 and 21. See? It's a rough life for us, John. It's a rough life. Is flexibility a good trait to have for the military? Flexibility physically or being flexible other ways? That's how do you mean that? You got to be able to adapt and overcome, but flexibility as far as PT and physical wise goes, I don't know what you mean, brother. Oh, physically flexible. Nah, it's not going to get you any. Sure. Yeah. Of course, you want to be mobile. You want to be agile. You want to be, physically in shape, but flexibility, I don't know if it's really going to partake. You just need to learn how to run and do push-ups and pull-ups, but yeah, me and John went in. John was a year after me, but yeah, so he's around. We were in at the same time. And things too, but dude, Raph, you were in E3 for 3 years. Holy cow. More power to you, brother. My goodness. That sucks. I got sergeant 4 years and 2 months as a 1341 heavy equipment repair mech. Let's go, John. You got sergeant literally the month after I EAS'd. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Same. When I got recalled. Stop lost, recalled. It was a weird time. You went in 1993. I was 10 years old. Oh my gosh. Raph, E3 for 3 years, brother. That's a long purgatory, dude. That's rough. My brother. That's rough. Golly. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay. All right, what we got? Yeah, I was 10 years old in 93. I was born in 83, and you went in 93. Pull-ups would stop me from the perfect score. I even read books with some packets. Man, you know what got me? I think it's always the run. I could do pull-ups all day long. I could do crunches. whatever, push-ups, crunches, sit-ups, whatever. But running, I think my fastest time was like 19:10 or something like that. I was always a minute off. Always a minute off. You figured to hit the points at one point. She got demoted once, but NJP twice. Yeah. 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 Isn't that what held you back too, John? You would have re-enlisted, right? If it weren't for that crap where you got the shaft. You're born in 71. Okay. All right. The dog was being bad. The year legends were born. 71. Underage drinking at Courthouse Bay. Oh, Courthouse Bay. Tis. Jarhead's got me worried about my relationship if I go in. Jarhead's the movie? You'd be all right. Get that Dear John letter. Who's going to take care of Jody? Somebody will. Then a baby in a war zone. Yeah, that might get you. Is that the one where she got demoted? Is that what happened, John? Green, if you go in, you're married to the Corps first. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care about your girlfriend. I'm be honest with you, they don't. The movie, man, you got to take Hollywood with a grain of salt, right? It's not real life. Yes, there's some truth to it, but movies don't do it justice. YouTube doesn't do it justice. There's no real way to prepare or to experience something unless it's real life. Yes, it can give you a lot of information. You can get a lot of good information, but Hollywood's going to put a twist. They're going to tie it together in a different way and twist it. And, it's not all 100% accurate. Now, is there some truth to it? Yes. But, that's right. You got non-wrecked for getting married. That's right. Getting knocked up in a war zone. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now I remember. Yeah. So, Green, and that's good. And we're in a day and age where the information is readily available, right? It's like drinking out of a fire hydrant in everything and anything. But real life experiences will always be the true test. No video, no recruitment, no YouTube, no movie will give you real life experiences. Yeah. But anyway, that's just my opinion. And I do like watching those movies, and there's some good, and they make me laugh and everything. But man, you see all these documentaries and you see all these videos. But I can sit here and tell you everything you needed to know. A lot of these gentlemen could sit there and tell you everything that you needed to know about boot camp or the military or whatever. But until you experience it firsthand, it's never going to be real. Yeah, if you weren't actually there, the movies don't really portray reality. That's right. Ooh, Dent, talk to me, baby. Movies are about cinematic efficiency. Black Friday can't be movie. You cannot recreate that. You cannot. No. Don't not do something you want because of what others say. Go find it and get it yourself. Have goals, charge hard. If your partner cheats or leaves you, that was not meant for you. Yeah, if you've got it, man, if you're not married and you want it bad enough, you're going to do it. But man, you got to do it. You'll never know, and you're going to always regret it, and you always live with that what if. Don't live with a what if. I'm saying legally. don't live. Go do it. Captured at the beginning of Full Metal Jacket was comical for cinematic efficiency. Right. You know, if I actually fully believe what I saw on the internet, I would be a pure woke activist. Oh, good. I'm glad you don't believe everything. And I'm not saying, hey, Green, listen, I'm not saying that it's not good and it's not awesome. And you're getting information, but we, even the ones that have been there, done that, got the t-shirt, okay, earned the title, we can't give you everything that you need. It's just not possible. We can tell you all day long, but man, you got to go in there and do it. I'm motivated for you. I think you should give it a try. I think you should. Yeah, Black Friday is a day that changed your life forever. That's when things get real, right? And you can't recreate that. You can't put that in a movie. You can't put that on YouTube. I can't tell you. It's just a different... I cannot explain it. That's the thing. I can tell you. You just have to be there to experience it. You know. Beats laying on your deathbed thinking, man, I should have become a Marine. I should have kissed that nurse. I should have eaten that weed gummy. Oh, speaking of, you better watch it out, boy. Dash. Uh-oh. Navy on deck. Watch out. Our taxis are here. Anyway. But yeah, dude, I'm motivated for you, man. Come on, Green. There's been, hey y'all, I talked to Thomas. Thomas is in, our new Marine. I talked to him. He's hating life. He hates 29 Palms. Sucks. Waiting for MOS school. Anyway, he's like, man, he comments on some videos of mine too. But, Dash, how we doing, baby? What's the countdown look like? How long you got left? We're talking about lifers, not the Marine Corps, but the Navy. Kind of close. What you doing, Bubba? Glad you stopped by, man. Good to see you in here. Yeah, go get some. Go get it, baby. Yeah, you don't want to do what if, man. 17 months. Let's go, brother. All right, boys. Hey, we got a real one in the chat. 17 months until he retires. Okay. How many times have you heard people say they want to join the Marine Corps? Oh, boy. Hey, y'all. I had a great comment. And I'll share it with y'all. Okay. And I'm going to make a video about it. I hear it all the time, by the way, Raph. Let me show you all this comment that I got. Have you ever heard this? What? Give me a second. Y'all give me a second. I want to show y'all this. Okay? I want to show y'all this. I'm excited. Yeah, I haven't shown anybody yet. I've kept this one to myself. Hold on. Y'all, hold on. Stand by. Dash is a legend. Oh, yeah. Dash is a real one, boys. He's a real one. Y'all better watch out. Chief. Okay. Now, y'all just wait. Okay. So anyway, hey, y'all do know about the 100,000 subscriber campaign going on 2025. Shave the beard live on stream. This is what that picture is about. But I want to show y'all this. Just a second. Are y'all ready for this? Okay. Are y'all ready? This is what I get a lot. Just to let y'all know, okay? Hopefully, I'm going to downsize it, move it to where y'all can see it. Okay, here we go. I know I'm on a little screen. Every time I talk to an Army guy in the bar, yeah, I know. I get it. This one always gets me. I'm always wanting to join the Marines. This one always gets me. Hey, This is why I can't work in the military or the Marine Corps. If anyone talks to me like that, they're going to get hit. I'm going to punch that drill instructor right in the mouth. Y'all ever heard that? Yeah, right, buddy. Yeah, right. Get real. Okay? This is the, I wanted to make a video about it, and I haven't done it yet. If I went to boot camp, I'd punch that drill instructor right in the mouth. Yeah, right. I was so glad. What do y'all think? What do y'all feel? He's not ready for 29% APR. Yeah, he did. That didn't work out well for him, but I need someone to verify that in the Marines you can fight with your instructors. Not that I would want to. You can fight with your instructors. I mean, if you're testing for, your belts and stuff, you're doing, the McMap and things like that. What you mean? You had a guy hit your kill hat? Shut up. You experienced that? Holy cow. Wow. I did do a video on the recruit that hit the drill instructor. Yeah, it didn't work out well for him. John, I'm interested. How did that turn out? Oh boy. I never knew anybody that did. 4th week? Ooh. Did you ever see him again? Did he go to the brig? Okay. What's it? Because he's uncultured. Culture him. It would be me like fighting my brother. Instant loss. The man is so fast and he hits so hard. Yeah, exactly. All right, your kill hat. You got drill instructors, right? You got your senior. You got your kill hat. Someone that's gonna lay down the law on you, right? Your green belt. It's not a hat. It's a title, almost you had your knowledge and your skills. You had your senior, your J hats, your kill hats. They're all wearing the same smoky, right? But different ones they played different roles. Okay, different roles. And it's kind of like, hey, you were getting smoked. He didn't take anything. He was the jury, judge, and executioner. There was nothing but pain, hate, and discontent from that guy. Okay, and that's what that drill instructor is. And your senior is over them. He's a black belt, wears a black belt on his duty uniform, and the others wear green belts or your J hats and your skills and your knowledge. And there are a lot of different terms, but a kill hat, he's the man that's going to give it to you. Okay, we have that. We have red ropes and blue ropes. Okay, is that on the lapel? I'm not really sure what that is. Oh, they're ruthless. They are ruthless. They're ruthless. So my senior came in on his day off and they took him away. I have no clue where he went. Yeah. Get him out of there. I'm pretty sure. You had a small platoon. Well, I don't know how. I mean, we started with, when receiving course, start with like 100 and something, but we dropped down to 88, and I think we graduated with somewhere close to 79, 80. I don't mind ladies flashing on the road after picking up someone from the brig or dropping off. Sucks they found me in my room. Had to get off card. Red ropes had no limit, essentially, and blue ropes are in training to be red ropes. Okay. Sort of, yeah. I mean, dude, there's no rules. It's all pain, hate, and discontent, right? It's all balls to the wall 24/7. There was no giving up on them. And I was going to tell y'all a story about my kill hat. And I'm telling you, this guy was crazy. He had I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to throw him under the bus like that. But he had a Tasmanian devil. Do y'all remember the Tasmanian devil? He had a Tasmanian devil tattoo over his shoulder. Okay. And when I tell you this guy's a Tasmanian devil and he's crazy, he was crazy. You didn't want to mess with him. He was a staff sergeant. Okay. We had a staff sergeant as our senior. We had our green belt. Our knowledge, he was a sergeant, and then our kill hat was a staff sergeant. Dude was stacked. I mean, just crazy eye. Anyway, I'm back watching gear in the barracks one time. Everybody's gone to chow. I was doing fire watch or some kind of guard duty, gear duty, house duty, watching. It was my turn. Dude forgets something, or he's coming in shifts. Comes on deck, man, reporting, doing all my things. And we had a kind of cool relationship-ish in a weird way. He smoked me every chance he got, but yet there was mutual. He saw something in me, right? And dude, oh no, he was going to drill. He was going to do something with drill, and they were going to drill right outside. And he's running up the stairwell. Dude, senior lit into him because he forgot his sword for drill, and we were practicing for drill. I don't know if it was one of drill inspections. No, it wasn't final drill or anything. But dude comes in yelling at me, and he's like, "Where's my sword?" I'm like, I don't know where your sword is. Of course, no. I was like, and thinking, I don't know where your sword is. What do you do with your own sword? Okay. Comes in, dude's wrecking house, trying to find it. Goes into duty hut, finds his sword. It's got his drill card. I remember it like it was yesterday. Comes out, standing post. He's like, "I found it." I'm like, "Yes, sir." Doing all my things. And then he goes, "You know what? You're motivating." I said, "Okay." I remember he's like, I could take you out. I'm like, "I understand that. I get it. I got it." And, this dude takes the Marmaluke sword for drill, right? And I'm standing fire watch, standing up, and he's like, this, and he's just dogging at me. He's got that little smirk on his face, and, he's like, "You're going to be a Marine?" And he just motivated me almost because I kept my bearing. Dude takes the Marmaluke sword, okay? He takes it and chunks it at the whiskey locker. And it, boom, sticks straight into the whiskey locker, boom, and is just bouncing up and down. And he turns and looks at me. He doesn't say a word, not a word, because that's how you do it. And I was like, "My bad. Yes, sir. Whatever you say." The scariest moment of my life, but it was almost a proud moment because he saw that, I could hold my bearing and that I was going to be a Marine one day. Absolutely crazy. This dude was wild, man. I'm telling y'all, it gives me chill bumps. Look at that. That gives me chill bumps thinking about this day because I remember it. Freaking threw it into big hole. I don't know how he knew how to do that, but he did it. Crazy, man. Crazy. Your heavy was a tank, 6'4", 240 solid. Oh my gosh. I know there was a lot. I'm just telling y'all, dude. And for that day, man, golly. But it was almost like a rite of passage, It was crazy. Yeah, we've all done it, but you've never done it with a Marmaluke sword. MCRD San Diego, being a drill instructor, he was mad and pissed off because he forgot his sword on drill in senior, and he's still going to take it out on me or whatever. But I kind of stood my ground, still kept my bearing, and then just chunks. I wonder if he remembers that. I wonder if he had ever done that before, or he did it afterwards. Jesus. Your kill hat came back getting drunk on his day off. Senior's night. Senior must have snuck out because I was on fire watch. He ransacked everything, screaming, running around in civilian. Oh, bad night for y'all. Bad night for y'all. But dude, holy cow. I will never forget that. I will never forget that. I had a lot of crazy stuff happen too, man. I had I was halfway decent recruit. Okay, I was a decent Marine, more than decent. But in boot camp, I was excelling very well. And I remember the our J Hat or whoever dude comes in. I was on watch again. Dude comes in with some McDonald's or something. Calls me into the duty hut, pounding on the door. Go in there. He's like, "Hey, you want a hamburger?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I got you a cheeseburger." I'd already done swim qual or PFT or something, and I was already done. And I came back and no remedial. And I'm just sitting there, and he's like, he was decent. He had another guy. You could tell at the end, you tell the ones that knew, hey, you're going to make it. You got it. They're not trouble. They don't have to worry about it. You're still going to hurt you. It's still going to slay you. But he stand at position attention, had that double cheeseburger, quarter pounder, Big Mac, something, just smelled it coming through. And he's sitting here. I'm just standing in front of him. He's like, "You want a bite? You can take one. I won't tell anybody. It's just me and you here. It's me and you here." Dude, I didn't take it. I would have died if I did. I was like, "Halt, who goes there with the moonbeam?" He slapped it out of my hand and said, "Get that out of my face." My senior came in asking why the drill instructor hut was destroyed. I had to explain. What did you say, John? What did you say? It's story time, boys. Story time, boys. No, I didn't take it. I didn't. I wanted to. And I thought he was my buddy. I thought he was my buddy. I thought, oh, he's got me a cheeseburger. And literally would put it in front of my face and just say, "Here, take it. Take it. You can eat it. You can have it. I won't tell." I knew it was a test. I knew what not to do. I wanted it. I remember his name. That dude is out now, and he's a drummer for a band, like a hard rock band, like death metal band. Crazy dudes, man. Crazy dudes. Good Lord. What's fishy? Yeah, him asking me for that. It's wild, man. It's wild. We all have our stories. That's a hilarious story right there, man. That's funny. I'm curious. I'd love this. I know Dash isn't here, but man, I'd love to hear some crazy Navy stories. Like, do other branches go through that like we do? Do they? Do they really go through that crazy crap that we do? I had Recycle Guy directly across from me. Never forget him. Laughed so hard. Man, it's crazy. Go down memory lane. Some things you forget, some things you don't forget. I'll never forget it. Crazy, boys. Crazy. Man, I've definitely enjoyed hanging out with you guys and talking. Oh, there's Dash. Depends on the community. Okay. Do y'all have any crazy stuff, man? That's what I'm talking about. Like, do y'all get wild and crazy? I mean, I don't know. But I love chopping up with you guys, getting back in here live. I'm going to be going live a couple more other, times too. While I have some free time, I'll get some more topics and stuff too. of I know we get on a tangent and we go down roads and avenues, and that's okay. But I do appreciate y'all hanging out and everything. The Seabees do some dumb, but the boat people aren't as wild. Okay, gotcha. What about like basic or boot camp or training? This recruit wished Sergeant Marquand in civilian attire, come in heavy, smell of alcohol, and destroy the entire barracks. But the best was watching him go to follow series all levels. Oh man. Hey, did y'all ever try to fight people in other platoons? We hated each other. We were all in the same goal, but we were competitive, man. Mighty Mike, baby. We were competitive. We were ruthless. From another recruit come on your squad bay or where you are, ruthless. Hey, Dash, thanks for the honesty. Thanks for the honesty. Okay. I saw no drama among my drill instructors or any other dysfunction. Certainly never saw anyone buck up on a DI. Yeah. But you know what I'm about and what the channel is about is how we bridge generational gaps of where older generation, newer generation, I'll fall in the middle. So how do we apply that to life? How can I apply that to life? How can I apply these circumstances, and how have I applied these circumstances to life? You know, you do well under pressure. You know how a stressful environment, you know how to work in a stressful environment. You learn teamwork, and there's a lot of things that you don't forget. And I know we're shooting it and we're just yapping and talking, but man, you can apply a lot of this to life later on down the road when you transition into civilian life of just the way you do things. Dirty Delta. Ooh. Dirty Delta. You nasty. But anyway, and it's all what you take from it and how you react from it. And it all makes us and grows us and teaches us. And, you know. That's interesting, Dent, that there are threads on Reddit where all the drill instructors tell stories and stuff. That would be interesting to read. You use headspace and timing. You know, there's certain things that you won't let go of, and there's certain things that you will let go of. But you know, in the core and the heart, we know what we've done and what we've overcome and what we can do and our limits, and you can apply it. And that's just not just boot camp. That's your time in and how many years that you served. And if you do a career like Dash here, you know, transitioning to the civilian world is different. So, you know, how do we do that? You know, but I think we all have the same mindset, you know. Drill instructors work harder than any human beings that I've ever seen. Yeah. Boys, I'd love to go on about this whole new drill instructor thing. I ran my brush across the bottom of his whites and he turned a shade of red I've never seen. I think the biggest fear I had in boot camp was the last week we were getting our dress whites ready for graduation. One of my RDCs came by while I was shining my boot. Oh, no. No, you didn't, Dash. Did you get polish all over his dress whites? You're going to have a lot of stories when you retire, Dash. I think I need to get you on here and let's talk to you once you retire. Okay? All my drill instructors were 300 PFDers. Yep, same. Got it. run circles around you. And they ran more than a 5K and a PFT because they were running back and forth, up and down, fast and slow. John wanted to be a drill instructor. Didn't he, John? Didn't he? Tell him, baby. John was highly dedicated, highly motivated. Yes, he was. Bro, I thought he was going to throw me out the window. That's hilarious. See, you'll never forget that, right? You'll never forget that. You'll never forget that. And John was like, man, I remember, John, you tell me if they would have given you a 20-year contract, you would have signed a 20-year contract because you wanted to stay in. You were that motivated, right? Right? So, yeah, man, and like I said, it's all life and how we take things and we use different things. And sometimes we don't realize that's things that we've learned from the past and we still use them today. And so that's what we need to do. And we need to make the world a better place, right? And there's a lot of comments and stuff too that I just don't have time, and we'll continue it on tomorrow. How about that? We'll finish it tomorrow. If you come back, invite somebody to come back, and we'll finish those topics about the new drill instructors where females are training males, dual role, males and females are training males and females together, MCRD San Diego. Just going to give you a little taste of what tomorrow is going to be like. Okay? So, go from there. It's wild. It's crazy. I want to hear your opinion, just like we talked about Lee Harvey Oswald being a Marine, some other Marines that were, or some other notable figures in history that were Marines. Okay? But that's what we're going to talk about. Yes, we're going to do that tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat place. So give you a little taste. That's what we're going to do. Is it interesting? And then we'll come back Tuesday. We'll do it again. And Wednesday. And we'll do it again. But anyway, Dent, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for hanging in there. Thanks for talking. Thanks for motivating me. Thanks for your knowledge and your history and, you know, your insight and your wisdom. I do appreciate you, man. I do appreciate all of you for all your insight, all your wisdom, sticking with me, liking, sharing, comment. Don't forget to go watch that video about Lee Harvey Oswald that I posted today. Like it, share it, do whatever you need to do. Drop me a comment. Let me know. I want to hear perspective. I want to hear your perspective and your thoughts, and we can go over that too. But just like this next topic, I want your perspective. Is that good? Yep, Dent. Semper Fi, brother. I appreciate you. Y'all are awesome. Yep. Good night. Good night. Hey, yeah. Comes with college ball. Got basketball going on. March Madness, baby. We're all going to come together. We're going to do the better good. All right. John, appreciate it. Dude, we'll catch up, John. I do appreciate you, man. Dude, you're awesome. I appreciate the community. I appreciate everybody staying here. And, yeah, we'll do it. Chaos. Yeah, thank you, dude. Thank you for hanging around, too. Dash, thanks for coming in. Dash, come on in tomorrow. We got some stuff. I might throw some Navy stuff in there for you, Dash, and let you look at some things for me. If you get a chance to hop on for a few minutes, I love to pick your brain. Boss Lady, thank you again for hanging out and chatting, and, you know, civilian side, Navy side, Air Force, Marine Corps, Space Force. Invite your friends, like it, share it, comment. We'll do it up, man. It's a community. Semper Fi. It's a community. I mean that. And y'all know that I mean that, right? And yeah, hey, like I always say, stay in the fight. One day at a time, baby. We're going to take it one day at a time. Okay? Sweet, Raph. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you giving me the laughs. I see you down in the comments on video after video, and that's what I like. That's what I love here. Yep. We're going lights out, baby. We're going to do it. Yep. Let's go, Hard Chargers. Let's go. I do appreciate it. We'll get that new song too, baby.